What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Punch Boxing News, and I just gotta tell you, I just got through watching Gabe Rosado versus Maciej Sulecki, and this was one hell of a fight. Gabe Rosado came out, and he was caught early. And in the 9th round, he was caught again. Okay. Or was that the 8th round? And Sulecki boxed. He kept his distance. Okay. He kept his distance and he boxed Gabe in a smart, strategic fight. Now, one thing I always knew about Gabe, I always liked Gabe Rosado. That he's one of the first fighters I want to interview when I start extensively interviewing fighters. He is a Philly fighter. One of his biggest flaws to me, though, is he gets too greedy. He did it in the David Lemieux fight, and he did it in this fight. And he was getting the better of Sulecki when he got dropped, because he likes to do what in boxing you call take a picture with your punch. You like to see what your accomplishment is. So it kind of leaves you in a deer in the headlights. That leaves you vulnerable. If you're throwing a punch and you want to see where it lands and how it lands, and not expecting a counter punch back. And that's what happened with Sulecki. Or should I say Rosado getting punched by Sulecki, because he was, he got too greedy. He stayed in the pocket a little bit too long. But the 10th round, Rosado comes back and drops Sulecki and disorientates him. Right? Sulecki gets up like, what the hell was that? Where did this power come from? Where did this heart come from? It came from Gabe Rosado, El Rey, the king, right? He goes to finish off his opponent. Sulecki then gets beaten down into submission once again, okay? And there was no save by the bell, but that's exactly what happened. He got out of that round. Kind of put you in the mind of Ortiz Wilder in the 7th round. You know how Ortiz had him, but then the next round, was kind of mediocre. The 12th round, I would give it to Gabe again, but he couldn't land those punches that he landed in the 10th to get him out of there. So Sulecki wins by unanimous decision. However, the fight was exciting, the fight was spectacular, the fight was intriguing, and I gotta take my hat off to both fighters. But especially Gabe Rosado, because, his parents were there. His daughter was there. His fans were there. This was his hometown. They were fighting in Philly. And I must say that I know now, I understand the reasoning behind Eddie Hearn signing them to the zone, because these are the type of fights that he gets into. These are the type of fights you can expect from Gabe Rosado. 33 years of age, I think he has 11, 12 losses. But a lot of these fights are fights that either he got too greedy and tried to do too much too fast, too soon, or too much at one time. And that's what we have. But again, spectacular fight, man. I just had to recap it. It's on the zone, of course. You guys check it out. Fantastic fight. Gabe Rosado, he will fight again and again. He's turning into a bigger Arturo Gatti in retrospect. Yeah, he might have a shitload of losses, but he has a shitload of entertaining fights too, to go with those losses as well as wins. But hopefully he will get his shot once again, because this guy, the winner of this was supposed to fight the WBO champion, Andrade, Demetrius. So, we'll see what Sulecki does with him. But Gabe Rosado, once again, this was a spectacular fight. Guys, please check it out. Support this fight. And you guys tell me what you think about this video. Please subscribe. You guys been counterpunched. Peace.